Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. Welcome, everyone, and what a game we have for you tonight. GA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. The Sixers are focused on winning titles. Coach Doc Rivers says, I'm a driven human being. I decided a while ago I no longer want to be in the party. I want to be the party. When you set yourself up that way, you're going to have a...
Well, they're in the... And once again, DA, thanks. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans, they've got Pippen. Abdul-Jabbar is out there with Sean Kemp, and it's Peterson in at the 2. And for the 76ers, we've got Jermaine O'Neal. Tony Allen is out there with Luka Doncic. Then it's Miller, and it's Porzingis in at the 5, roaming the paint. One thing that can be entertaining at this point of every season is how unexpected rivalries, Greg, begin to develop.
Yeah, teams that might not be traditional rivals have a few heated games early on, and now their matchups become must-see TV. Happens every season.
Pippen against Miller. Out to Doncic. O'Neal passes to Porzingis. Over Abdul-Jabbar. Porzingis can't hit. And here's Abdul-Jabbar. He'll bring it up for the Pelicans. Peterson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
That's his first personal foul.
It's on Tony Allen.
First team foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
You know, one thing about getting going at the free throw line like he has this season, it can continue to carry over. 2.
First one falls for him. So he gets them both. Well, certainly, Clark, the 76ers, the past few seasons, have given their fans plenty to feel good about.
Yeah, and you know, those Phillies fans are really hard to please. They have great expectations and knowledge to go along with it. But you're right. I mean, it's been much easier to look on the bright side in Philly recently. The talent and results have been trending up in recent years.
Porzingis with the block.
Hey, with that length, Porzingis is always a threat to block shots. I mean, when he matches that length with really good energy and awareness, he can be a good defender.
Kemp's shot is off.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
And you know what? He's not going to give up an easy finish at the rim. I mean, that's just against his constitution.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
Pippen feeling it out a bit. Back to Daniels. Doncic with the block.
You know, he's not super fast, but the reflexes of Doncic are quick. He's able to jump on the shot and take it away. That's just instinct and understanding how to play.
Yeah, slow start right now. 5 straight misses to get this one going.
Here's Allen. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
If you want a t-shirt, then we need you to make some noise. Let me hear you once again.
Well, always interesting to check out the first-year stars of the NBA. On that list are the rookies who have been almost automatic from the field this past month. You look at Fredette, fourth in the league and as consistent as they come.
And his confidence is going to keep growing if he continues shooting like he has over the past month.
And what I like about him is he rarely pulls the trigger unless he has a quality look, an open look. And he's cagey and crafty in how he creates room for himself to get a shot off. Well, I love his offensive presence. A lot of poise he plays that end of the floor with.
Miller outside. Misses the three.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
And that one drops for him.
Boy, smart pass by Abdul-Jabbar, ready and willing to find his open teammates.
Doncic passes to O'Neal. Out to Porzingis. Jacks up a three. Pelicans with the rebound. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to Chicago.
Total embarrassment. I was shocked at how poorly they played. I think they were shocked.
Yeah, and you know, those losses really hurt when you can't get anything going your way, everything's going against you. Very frustrating.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Porzingis. And that's rejected by Abdul-Jabbar.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track. And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
It's Allen on the wing. Stats on him, he's averaging 9 points a game. And the shot goes in from Kristaps Porzingis.
Not trying to second-guess anything or throw any shade, but Porzingis is terrific at understanding when to shoot off the catch.
And then Kemp slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
It's Allen on the wing. Over in the corner, Porzingis. Another three for Philadelphia.
That's a weapon Porzingis uses effectively. I mean, teams are ready for it now, but there's still not a lot you can do against him when he's knocking down the three.
And staying healthy for Porzingis has been a challenge over his career. Not uncommon for players standing well above 7 feet.
Great positioning on the putback.
Great work on the glass. That kind of hustle play can really energize and galvanize a team.
Daniels kicks to Pippen, and he's going up for the alley-oop. Porzingis with the steal. Pass to O'Neal. And he banks in the layup.
O'Neal doing a nice job using his frame and strength to take the hit and still finish the shot.
And in New York, even before his injuries, the front office voiced concerns about Porzingis' ability to stay healthy.
Well, the track record for players 7-2 and up, not great. And today's game demands more movement from big men than ever before.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the 76ers.
How about the ball movement so far? I mean, the unselfishness, everyone here just playing for one another, and that can be infectious.
In addition to that, they've thrown their weight around inside tonight, too, thumping and bumping in the paint. A lot of their points have come from inside.
And he makes the first.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Catching up on the changes for Philadelphia. Devonts is checked in for Porzingis. Franz Wagner comes in for Jermaine O'Neal. Rodman, he's checked in for Miller. And it's Jimmer Fredette in for Allen. Good on both. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason, Greg.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
And the 76ers decide to take their first time out here
your Sixers youth dance team.
And here are the top free throw shooting teams this month. You don't want to put these guys in the line too often. The 76ers, number 1.
And they've had a lot of success at the free throw line, converting those at a high level. So I'd look for them to continue to attack the rim.
The pass to Fredette. Wagner against Kemp. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Defensive foul.
Wagner able to get the shot to go through contact and the and one on tap. Great determination that time.
And something about Franz Wagner, a model of consistency. As soon as he came into the league, you know what you'll get from him every night.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And with Wagner, he'll be a bigger part of this team as he grows.
Kevin, and he'll be able to contribute without being a focal point. It has a game that can blend with any other group on the floor. As his confidence grows, he'll continue to make a larger impact.
And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
Boy, he is all over that shot. I mean, had it read the whole way, got himself into position, and then was able to make the play.
Turner's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar.
Miles Turner.
Pippin.
Pippen against Rodman. The shot, no good. And Philadelphia the other way now, getting their first look of the season at this Pelicans team.
Pelicans
and taking on an interconference foe, certainly not a rival. They're the better team, and they showed it, winning both matchups last season.
Right you are. I mean, winning the games they were supposed to win. No doubt they'll look to continue that tonight.
For Philadelphia, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
First free throw is good. And Greg, the Philadelphia 76ers have made it very clear that they are all in on a title run.
And their front office has been very focused on trying to get top-tier talent on this roster. After the trust the process era, they're now aggressively pursuing titles here in Philly.
And both free throws good for Devonts.
Really always a plus to have a big guy stroke it from the line like that. The soft touch on full display.
Turner can't hit that one. Nice defense from Wagner. Philadelphia leading by 4. And the rejection by Pippen.
And it's always been about the effort defensively for Pippen, known as a stopper and a fantastic shot blocker to boot.
.146 left in the first.
I got yours.
Here's Doncic. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Murray against Doncic. Shot clock at 5. Will it go? And Murray finishes it off.
Good concentration by Murray to score it inside.
Philadelphia shooting at around 44% of their early goings here. Fredette, the pass to Wagner. And here's Fredette. Doncic kicks to Wagner. And good, as it just snugs right down through the net.
Doncic taking pride in setting the table for his teammates. I love his unselfishness.
Passes it to Peterson. Wagner against Pippen. There's 39 seconds left here in the opening quarter. 76ers leading by 6. Over to the left wing. Here's Fredette. Pelicans with the rebound. Pippen down low. He's defended by Wagner. And so the ball's out of bounds. Wagner touched it last.
Substitution on the court.
One second separating the shot clock and game clock. Rodman covering. Just 5 to shoot. And he goes in for the dunk.
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Ugh, nasty. This building is stud. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there.
Boy, I'd love to get a replay on that one. Let's keep it handy so we can see it again.
A big-time effort for Porzingis, providing a lot of energy for Philadelphia. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And what stands out to you guys from the 76ers in this one?
Well, this is the edge that great rim protection can give you.
Yeah, you have a guy in there blocking a bunch of shots or multiple players blocking shots. It causes the offense to think twice when they go up for shots in there.
You know, Greg, we know to win at the highest level, you need your star players to show up in the big games. With that in mind, what's the key?
It's their will and their ability to fight. If you look at the great ones, even when things haven't gone their way, they continue to scratch and claw and do everything in their power to try and get the W.
So with Rodman on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now.
Kareem
Butler is out there with Tony Allen. Then it's Franz Wagner. Then there's Divac. And it's O'Neal in at the power forward. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Beard, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Abdul-Jabbar on the wing. Defended by Divac. Butler with the steal. Over Daniels. Shots good by Butler. And the 76ers lead by 2.
How about the amazing crossover there, demonstrating exactly how dangerous he can be when he's got the rock in his hands.
The 76ers have gone 1 of 3 to start out the second quarter. The tray. Abdul-Jabbar grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Assisted.
Yeah, they call him Dancing Danny Green, and you can see why. Excellent offensive instincts there.
To the left side wing. Outside Butler. Allen outside. Wagner on the wing. Over Tomjanovich. They double-team Divac. Wagner outside. 6 on the shot clock. Past O'Neal. Off with the layup.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
And you know what, guys? That will pump him up because he takes a ton of pride in what he does on defense.
Offensive rebound, Tomjanovich. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And it's Butler with the jam.
Divac, a cunning passer, phenomenal at realizing when one of his guys has a clean look.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans. changes for Philadelphia. Porzingis is checked in for Divac, and Miller subbed in for Franz Wagner. On defense, the 76ers. Daniels dishes to Scalabrine. Some nice passing here by New Orleans. Scooped up. Abdul-Jabbar with the bucket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
To the paint, here's Scalabrine. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Assisted by
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
You know, those kinds of plays can be difference makers, game changers, momentum shifters, especially in a close contest where 1 or 2 possessions can impact the outcome.
And he recovers it. Pippen for 3. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Crawford with the steal. 3 on 3. From deep. And Scalabrine gets it to go. Scalabrine's got his second basket of the night. And let's get your guys' take now on the hustle stats for the Pelicans.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And another thing they've done so well is convert fast break opportunities. Great job trusting their guys and getting those easy ones.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Just great anticipation and awareness to come up with the steal and then trigger the fast break.
Crawford passes to Daniels. Crawford against Porzingis. Pass to Scalabrine. Over O'Neal. Scalabrine, no luck. The 76ers trail by 3. A pass to Porzingis. A flawless finish on the alley-oop.
You know, he's one of the best scoring bigs in the league. I mean, the game seems to really come easily and naturally to Porzingis.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Now the pass to O'Neal. And here is Butler. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Butler's got 7 points for the quarter.
Really starting to find himself now, guys, after getting shut out in the first quarter.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
You're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
Here they come. Nice round of applause for your 76ers ENT.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the 76ers. Luka Doncic comes in for Miller.
For them once again.
Murray, the pass to Peterson. Passes it to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. New Orleans needs to get off a shot, and it's Turner finishing it off.
Boy, that's just too easy, guys. Turner, a player you can't allow to get free near the rack. He's a great dunker. Bang.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, Man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
Daniels kicks to Murray. Pass to Kemp. Fires from 18. The shot that time, not on target. Now the 76ers take it the other way. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
And you know what, guys? It just seemed like they never really had the kind of energy necessary. They just weren't comfortable on the defensive end.
The 76ers making a switch here. LeVert's checked in. .132 left now here in the second. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Allen. Rodman finds Allen. And the foul on Miles Turner. That's foul number 2 for him.
That's his second
foul of the first half. Not a big deal yet, but something to keep an eye on.
Fredette, he's checked in for the 76ers. 1:11 left here in the second. The 11-footer, good. He hits the jump shot. Fredette's got his first basket of the night.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Murray. Porzingis with the block. It's LeVert on the wing. And the 3 off target. Pelicans trail by 5. Peterson the pass to Murray. Turner with it. 32 seconds left to play in the first half. Rodman with it. Picked up by Turner. Peterson grabs the miss. Peterson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Rodman covering. They could use a bucket. Uses the glass to finish the layup. He's got 6.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. 76ers lead by 3. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kristaps, a huge first half for you. Any tweaks to the shot, or did you just have it going?
Changing my shot? No. I mean, I'm shooting well. I missed a couple of threes now, but early on I got in rhythm. I was hitting shots and teammates are fighting me.
And that really stretches the floor, man. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
We welcome you back. Ernie Johnson with Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Quite the tussle there in the first half, huh? For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. They had a 4-point advantage at the end of the period. They didn't stop fighting in the second quarter as they maintained most of their first quarter lead and now lead by 3 at the break. And from what we saw so far from the 76ers, Kenny, what's your takeaway?
The bench unit was an essential part of the puzzle in the first half. They really stepped it up in a big way, and that helped out. And now the starters can appreciate not having to carry the load on their own.
And Shaq, how'd you think the Pelicans were playing?
Well, they've been out of control. Too many turnovers. Clearly, they don't value their possessions. They need to refocus. Don't worry about making the highlight reel. Make the effective play.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, This one could go down to the last possession. Porzingis having a dominant impact in this game.
As impressive as the block totals are from him early on, they don't even tell the whole story. He's changed countless others.
Yeah, you know, he's been up in the air so often, he's been absolutely a pest on the defensive end.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Setting the floor now for the Pelicans. Pippen is out there with Sean Kemp. Then it's Kareem, and it's Daniels in at the point. Pippen for three. The shot's good on the assist by Daniels. Daniels has got assist number 5 here tonight.
Extending his range there. Pippen hoisted that one up from way downtown.
Lob pass to Porzingis. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
And guys, they know he's going to finish off the lob in style. Porzingis and his teammates connecting on target.
Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside.
Tell you what, you'd hate to be the guy
New Orleans
having the responsibility of guarding him.
That's his first
The
personal
76ers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any.
At the line for your Sixers, Kristaps Porzingis.
Two.
At the line for 2.
We got shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And the first one at the line is good.
Injuries aside, you know, Porzingis' growth here in the league, I think, has been really quite rapid. It's clear that he puts in the time and practice to continue to refine his scoring ability and overall skill set.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
Hey, you box out your man.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line.
Even with the miss, he got the big one there to put him in front.
Stolen by O'Neal. Down low. He hangs. Gets the bucket and the foul. One on Pippen.
Dominant play from Porzingis on the glass, securing the ball and finishing the play strong.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
One shot.
At the line for your Sixers, Kristaps Porzingis. At the line for 1.
And with a little over a minute gone, the second half is underway. Daniels kicks to Pippen. From the arc, the shot's good on the assist by Daniels.
3.
Pippen's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for New Orleans. Pass to O'Neal. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. There's the pass to Porzingis. Can't connect from 14 feet out. And here's Kemp. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. High arcing shot. Abdul-Jabbar. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Oh, wow. 4 or 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
Passes it to Porzingis. Back to Doncic. Pass to Miller. Fires the 3. The shot misses. And New Orleans will go the other way with it. Kemp dishes to Daniels. Back to Kemp. Pass to Daniels. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
What a nasty finish that was. O'Neal playing with a little attitude right now.
Now a timeout called by New Orleans.
Make some noise, fans. The loudest fan gets the free T-shirt. your Sixers dance team. All right, coming out to the court right now, it's your Sixers dance team. Philadelphia, please welcome to the court your Sixers ENT.
Some changes for Philadelphia. Divac comes in for Porzingis, and Allen subbed in for Dennis Rodman. Here's Abdul-Jabbar.
You know, once Kareem establishes that inside position, dunking is really easy for him.
Stolen. Into the lane. And that one good. And now a 5-point Pelican lead.
This team really feeds off of one another in terms of their energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
Doncic outside. It's Allen on the wing. And the foul called on Danny Green.
Danny Green.
That is his first foul of the game.
First personal
And the
foul.
next one puts him in the bonus.
Yep, they'll be trying to draw that next foul quickly so they can
court.
start getting those easy chances at the stripe.
Franz Wagner's checked in for Luka Doncic. And looking at that replay again, just a big-time block right there.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Miller outside. Here's Divac. Back to Miller. Wagner on the wing. 5 on the clock. Over Tomjanovich. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Pelicans leading by 7. Now Daniels. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Pippen, the pass to Daniels. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Fonny Divac.
First team.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pelicans.
You love how they've lived in the paint, making the defense just consistently have to collapse and still finding ways to convert.
And the thing I've seen that I've really been impressed by is they've gotten everybody involved. Unselfishly making that extra pass, getting that ball to the right guy at the right time for the good shot.
And he knocks down the first one. Jimmer Fredetti's checked in for Miller. And he can't hit the second. The 76ers trail by 8. Allen, right side. He kicks it to Fredette. Over Daniels. Here's Allen. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Allen's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Just a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass, and that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And there's the pass to Tomjanovich. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
That's his second personal foul.
The Pelicans shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Shooting for New Orleans, number 8, taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. New Orleans making a switch here. Murray's checked in. Both good from the line that time.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Fredette can't hit.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try.
Number 8.
Oh, yeah.
And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court that they possess and are not afraid to show it either.
Boy, and I used to love going up and jamming it down like that, guys.
Green kicks to Murray. New Orleans moving the ball around. The shot by Turner, no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The floater. O'Neal misses. New Orleans leading by 10. Here's Murray. That falls. Nice speed that time from Turner.
And a nice spark for their offense here in the second half. Now above 50% for the game.
And, you know, guys, that kind of offensive efficiency really keeps a lot of pressure on the opponent, and that's part of why the lead is what it is.
And the 76ers call time here.
I mean, talking about Jamal Murray, man, is he talented. But he has had his difficulties staying on the floor.
And, Greg, that's been so unfortunate, and I feel for him. I mean, you can tell how frustrated he's been with the injuries that have saddled him. Because this is a guy you can tell who absolutely loves to play and wants to prove he can be counted on, and the injuries have just stonewalled him a bit the last couple of seasons.
And the 76ers making a change here. Butler's checked in. Here's Fredette. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game. Divac dishes to Fredette. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
I'll tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
Yeah, if you're going to foul, then make sure that you don't give a chance for the N1.
Sixers, Jimmer Fredette.
And so he's able to get one of two.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Butler on the way. Launches a three. It's rebounded by New Orleans.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Tomjanovich. He's defended by Wagner. Passes to Murray. 5 to shoot. Defended by Butler. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. They shoot again. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got his 4th rebound in this one. He dishes it to Fredette. And finished off by Fredette.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other, That's how you succeed in this league.
A really good rebound and traffic. That's what the big fella's there for.
1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. No good with the elbow jumper.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down.
That's the end of the third quarter.
And so it's the New Orleans Pelicans. Ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. Back to the action in just a minute. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
It sure is. I mean, he's a maestro. Great vision, terrific IQ, everything you want in a point guard.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. The 76ers trailed by 9. So with D-Box sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Doc Rivers right now. Rodman is out there with Caron Butler. Then there's Luka Doncic. Then it's Miller, and it's Porzingis in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Doncic finds Miller. In the corner, it's Rodman. Back to Miller. Some nice ball movement here by the 76ers. Pocket 6. Here's Doncic. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds now tonight. Daniel from outside. Pelicans keep it alive. Kemp can't hit.
Even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Back to Rodman. Pass to Butler. Lets it go with a 3. And Pippen pulls it down. Pippen's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
With all the other things Pippen does so well, sometimes I think we forget how good a passer he is.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the 76ers. They trail by 11. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen.
Substitution for your 76ers.
Yeah, I agree. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
O'Neal's checked in for the 76ers. Allen comes in for Caron Butler. Peterson the pass to Daniels. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Porzingis.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. The 76ers trail by 12. Doncic kicks to O'Neal. Fires for three. Rebounded by Kemp.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Allen outside. Pass to O'Neal. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. They grab their own miss, and it goes down 2 points.
And this is where O'Neal goes to work. The closer he's to the rim, the more dangerous he becomes.
The pass to Pippen. And here's Daniels. Trying to get open is Kemp. Daniels, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
Pelicans leading by 10. Pass to Peterson. Here is Daniels, covered by Miller. Kemp against Allen. Pippen with a wide open look. And the Pelicans miss again. Philadelphia's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Kept alive. Here's Porzingis. Kicks it to Doncic. And he's finally able to knock one down. Doncic has got it back down to single digits for the 76ers. Daniels dishes to Pippen. Pass to Peterson. Back to Abdul-Jabbar. Pass to Peterson. And it's sent back by Allen. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter.
Sixers ball.
The 76ers trailed by 8. Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by.
Luka.
Big time flush by Doncic. Man, this young fella really has a lot of game.
Here is Daniels, guarded by Doncic. Doncic with the block.
Boy, this is bad. Tough to watch. I mean, this is really bad. He's stone cold this quarter. Man.
And O'Neal gets it to go. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the 76ers.
Phenomenal work on the defensive end so far. That stands out the most. They've made it their mission to block shots and make things hard for the opposition.
And also, guys, how about the hustle we've seen on the boards? They're getting after it and cashing in on second chance scoring opportunities.
Just 5 on the clock. Kemp. A shot's good on the assist by Daniel.
The assist.
Daniels has got assist number 7 for him tonight. Allen outside. Pippen against Miller. Tipped away. Pippen with the steal. And Daniels now top of the key. Here's Peterson. He dents the rim with a two-handed slam. Wow.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Here's Pippen. That shot, no good. Excellent D there from Allen. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And it's off the back rim, no good. Pelicans leading by 8. And slam dunk by Kemp.
Yeah, and Kemp is well known for his dunking ability. I mean, you have to keep him out of the paint or he's going to posterize you.
And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish out.
I don't think it's talked about enough. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a terrific passer, sees the floor extremely well.
Now, here's Doncic. He's covered by Daniels. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Abdul-Jabbar in the post, guarded by Doncic. Pippen can't hit. And here's Miller. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. Here's Porzingis. And it's sent back by Kemp.
Long arms and quick reflexes from Kemp allow him to get all over that shot there.
And the pass to Abdul-Jabbar. There's 1:26 left to play here in the fourth.
Yeah, I don't think you can allow Abdul-Jabbar to get ideal position inside, because if you do, he's dunking it all over you.
Now, here's Doncic. Tight defense on him. Here's New Orleans. A big stretch here going 10-2. Back to Daniels. Abdul-Jabbar trying to free himself up. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Shooting for New Orleans, Daniels at the line for two.
Shooting two.
And the first one drops. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And the play-in tournament, Greg, is here to stay, but the terminology is somewhat in limbo. Is that going to be part of the playoffs?
You hear people say it's not the playoffs, it's the play-in. Maybe the term postseason should cover both the play-in and the playoff. Something to think about.
And finished off by Kristaps Porzingis.
How about Porzingis with the fancy throwdown? Love seeing the big fella finish with that kind of power.
Doncic with the steal. Miller with a wide open look. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic.
It seems as if someone got their signals crossed if he can wind up that open from three-point range. I'm sure that was not a part of the game plan.
Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Luka's a big 6'7", very strong, deceptively so. He's an extra forward out there rebounding the ball, even though he's got point guard skills when it's in his hands.
Daniels with it. So we see the Pelicans get the win here. They seem to relish their role as the bad guy here tonight.
You know, Kevin, I sense that as well. He really did feed off all of that negative energy this crowd was directing at them. I mean, they turned it around and used it as motivation to close out a significant win.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Danny, a strong defensive effort both individually and team. Now, how comfortable are you at that end of the floor now, knowing that you can make things tough on the opposition?
Well, we want to make them take tough shots. We're not comfortable at any point defensively, but we got to continue to be active and be aggressive and get our hands on loose balls.
It's been the mark of the Spurs for a long time, Danny. Thanks.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. And that'll do it, folks.
Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next, Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Brian, Spurs coach.
No question about that, Allie. Thank you. The starters for the Golden State Warriors. And for San Antonio. A battle of two terrific front courts here. The rare night when guards take a back seat, Richard.
Times have changed. Front courts used to dominate the game. I remember in the 90s when it was Shaquille O'Neal, Hakeem Olajuwon, Patrick Ewing. That's when the game was dominated by bigs. But then once spacing happened, now tonight it looks like an old 90s basketball game.
Sinks that one from the post.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Curry. Pass to Randolph. 17-foot shot on the way. Nice touch on the bank shot.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
Here's Bull in his last outing with 12 points. Barry misses. Here's Ginobili. And he dunks it down.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter.
Pass to Drexler, to the middle. Westbrook outside. Here's Barry, covered by Ingram. Shot clock at 6. The offensive rebound. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
He knows his job on the glass, and he does it well, cleaning it up and sending it right back.
Curry from deep three-point land. Tries again. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Man, the defender really went after him.
At the line for the Warriors, Zach Randolph. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good.
I mean, there are some great guys in this league. Coach Greg Popovich sticks out. Just a tremendous person. I loved competing against his teams.
He makes 1 or 2 that time. Coach Pop, the NBA all-time leader in wins. Any memories facing off with the Spurs?
Well, I always knew that his teams would play hard, they'd be prepared, they played the right way. And, of course, they exemplified the toughness and character of their leader, Coach Pop.
And here are the Warriors now, following the bucket by the Spurs. Pass to Ginobili. From deep. Rebounded by the Spurs. This game coming after a loss versus the Raptors.
And when you look at it, that shooting percentage is an ugly one. Anytime you see it in the lower 30s, you know it was probably a rough night.
Yeah, they really got held down in that one. If you can't get points on the board, then you're pretty much beat no matter what.
Inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Basket counts. And here's Westbrook. He's been a consistent contributor, averaging just over 11 a game. Pass to Bull. Here's Drexler. He's coming off a 13-point game against Toronto. 6 on the shot clock. Westbrook. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. And as Westbrook gets older, he's indicated that he's not looking to change how he plays, Grant.
And that can be a double-edged sword, B.A. You love his aggression and confidence. But you wonder how his game will hold up as his athleticism goes.
Take a break. Take a break.
2 shots.
He misses the free throw. Hey, Richard, how about Westbrook's basketball IQ?
By far one of the smartest players in the game. How else would he have broken the triple-double record? He sees everything. His sense of the floor is elite.
And he's good on the second.
And with their title last season, the Warriors now with 7 in franchise history. No longer tied with the Bulls. They are grown and ranked 3rd all time.
Time called here. The Warriors decide to talk it over. And the Warriors still have a long way to go to surpass the Celtics and the Lakers for total championships, each with 17.
But their ambition from the top down is to do exactly that. They want to be, in their own words, the greatest organization on earth.
Definitely playing the long game.
San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad. And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans.
The best long-range shooters amongst point guards. What a luxury to have these guys on your squad. Stephen Curry, 3rd.
I mean, when no other options are available, any one of these guys can just take charge and shoot that 3.
As well as they shoot the 3, I don't think it needs to be a backup plan. That could be a plan A.
Now here's Curry. Last game for him, he picked up 10. He got a piece of it. Pass to Barry. Westbrook outside. Here's Drexler. To the left wing. Tries it from 16. And too long on the shot. Golden State has gone 0 for 2 from outside. And here's Curry. Here's Ginobili, an aggressive player on offense, scoring around 16 a game.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. And here's Ingram from the arc. And the Warriors with another 3.
Well, that's why Ingram has been an all-star. He gives your team spacing, and he doesn't need the rock to score.
Here's Westbrook. Deflected. Pass to Curry. Shoots over Westbrook. And the jumper off target to finish the break. San Antonio trailing here. Here's Barry. Westbrook outside. 3-pointer. And that one's good, Barry.
And if the defense leaves a man open, Westbrook will find him. Russell's floor awareness helps him rack up the assist.
Back to Curry. Outside Ingram. To the wing, right side. Here's Thurman. Offensive rebound. Oh, threw it down. Wow. What a finish with a reverse dunk.
Wow, that type of finish is just deflating right now for a team that's trying to make a comeback.
Ouch. That's certainly a big-time finish right there. It was one big exclamation point, or maybe even a question mark. Now here's Westbrook. The teardrop. Curry with the block.
Making his presence felt on defense. Curry with the rejection.
Golden State has gone 2 for 4 from range to start things off. Pass to Ginobili. The shot. Here's Thurman. And it's blocked.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
Down low. Here's Drexler. Warriors with the rebound.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
It's tipped.
This is hard to watch. You might want to put the kids to bed. This man still has not hit a shot this quarter.
Offensive rebound. And he lays it up and in. Give him 8.
Pounding it inside early and often, setting a physical tone.
Now a timeout called by Golden State. And going against San Antonio, their first meeting of the year.
Last season, this was a surprisingly difficult matchup for them. Lost every game against this team.
He's checked in for Westbrook. And the Warriors making a change here. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for him. Here's Ginobili. 11 points for him last game against Utah. Pass to Randolph. Oh, he gets it to go. So far, he can't miss. He's 4 for 4.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers.
1:16 left in the opening quarter. Here's White. Oh, the teardrop falls in.
Showing off with the floater game. Not a shot you can swat.
The Warriors leading. Pass to Williams. Here's Chop. From 11 feet away. Tipped. Here's Drexler. Here's Bowl. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
That'll drive your coach crazy, failing to box out. Ugh.
Oh, yeah, you think you gotta stop, and it's wasted because of sloppy work on the glass. You literally practice that every day.
Now, here's Williams. Well, he hasn't put up any points yet in this one. That shot missing, and San Antonio will go the other way with it. White on the wing. 17 seconds left in the first. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
You have to appreciate guys who can work the mid-range area. It's clearly how you keep defenses honest.
And when we talk about the numbers, the analytics for great shooters like him, pretty much any shot is a good shot.
And it's Strickland missing.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
So at the end of one quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Spurs. They're up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second quarter.
San Antonio, let's give it up for yours.
And if you're just joining us, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for the Spurs. You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from three.
So on the floor for Golden State to kick off the second quarter. To the paint. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Oladipo outside. Pass to Strickland. Launches a three. Fires in the triple. He's got 5.
Drawing so much attention. Oladipo rotates the ball to the open man.
Second quarter of basketball, about a minute played so far. Now White from deep three-point range. The shot, no good.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
An excellent job of reading the defense. As Ingram's court vision continues to improve, so will his playmaking.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
I'm sure all of the above is in order, and you can never be too content.
And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And now a glimpse of who's out ahead in the All-Star voting.
I'm sure the fans and the players are eager for an update.
You take a look at Curry. He's been raking in the votes, landing him at number 3 in the Western Conference.
A lot of hard work this season earned him that spot, and the fans who voted for him will be thrilled to see him be a starter.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
And Spurs coach Greg Popovich, last season, moving into first all-time for coaching wins, Greg.
That's right, B.A. I mean, all those wins coming with one organization, the Spurs. Now, when he hangs up his whistle, he'll be in the conversation for the greatest coach in NBA history.
The Spurs have gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. Whiteside, the pass to George. Back to Whiteside. Pass to George. And there's the lob, and finished off by Westbrook.
Amazing communication. Westbrook knows exactly when to jump, so he's there for the slam.
Tipped away. It's 2-on-1. Here's Bailey. Williams defending. Here's Bailey. And it's cleared by Vucevic. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. The Spurs have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to Hudson. George with it. Lets the 3 fly. And he buries his first look.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Outside Ingram. Now here's Oladipo. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Oladipo's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Pass to Hudson. Back to Westbrook. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already.
How about the bounce?
We can call that bounce per ounce. Can't be denied. And here's Curry for three. Rebounded by the Spurs. Up top, George. He's guarded by Oladipo. And again, it's San Antonio converting.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Pass to Ingram. Williams from long range. Sinks it from distance.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Timeout called, the Spurs. And a little deeper into the season now, the depth of some teams already being tested, Richard.
Yeah, there's a lot of injuries popping up right now. It's tough to establish a rhythm when the guys are being shuffled in and out of the lineup. And truly, to power through, you just need strong leadership.
Look at the 2K leaderboard when it comes to second chance points. The NBA leaders over the last month. The Spurs, fourth.
Their physicality underneath has been generating a lot of second chance opportunities. We'll see if they can maintain that level of intensity.
Westbrook finds George. Back to Westbrook. Pass to George. Now Westbrook. 6 to shoot. The shot no good. Oh, nice D from Curry.
And let's be honest, they're winning in spite of his atrocious shooting performance.
Here's Thurman, defended by Whiteside. Baseline jumper. Thurman's shot is off.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
First team foul. At the line for San Antonio, Lou Hudson. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good.
I got mine. Who got shooter, huh? Hey, let me get big man.
Good on both.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
The Warriors trailing. Curry passes to Williams. Here's Randolph. Unloads from 13. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Pass to Curry. And here is Williams. Here's Ginobili. He's got 5. They get it back. Randolph. And a strong finish with two hands.
And when the game is this close, you have to go all out.
He certainly understands his role, huh? When the shot goes up, just crashes the offensive glass.
He's just giving them everything he has. It's why his teammates appreciate and enjoy playing with him.
And Williams punches it home. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Now here's George. 5 points in the game. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
First personal foul.
All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Warriors?
At the line for your Spurs, Lou Hudson. Taking 2 shots.
Take a break. 2 shots.
He's off on the first.
And here in the second quarter, he's starting to work himself to the free throw line. That's a good move.
So both teams making some changes here. He hits the second from the line. Golden State has gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game.
2 minutes.
Outside, Williams. Pass to Strickland.
San Antonio foul.
And the Spurs making a change here.
Personal foul. First team foul. Substitution on the court.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
What a powerful rejection. He's not wanting them to get an advantage in this competitive game.
.144 left to play in the second quarter. And Williams punches it home.
Assist
Well,
goes
he's a
to
bit undersized for a forward. He more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Pass to Bowl. Here's Drexler. Outside White. Clock at 6. Here's Drexler. 3-pointer. Nails it from beyond the arc. He's got 7.
This second quarter, he's been much better, improving over that slow start.
1 minute left in the first half. Pass to Jump. Bowl grabs the board.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Here's Strickland. He's got 5. Here's Ginobili. And they get it back. Here's Randolph. And give him another one. He's 6 of 8 and looking solid.
Adds to their lead. They've been able to rely on him all night.
Here's Drexler. He has 7. Pass to Barry. Outside White. That went off the back iron and out.
See, that miss right there. It's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Can't hit it from 12 feet. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. Warriors ahead, up 1. Stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. What a performance so far tonight by Zach Randolph. He had 13 points, 8 rebounds, and 1 block. He came in with something to prove tonight after having a very tough outing in their last game. Taking a look at the Warriors, Kenny, what'd you think?
We have to recognize their bench play. Sometimes we overlook the second unit. But tonight, they've been the key. The coaching staff has got to be loving this. Getting that extra boost is huge.
Shaq, what's your take on San Antonio so far?
You know, they didn't play it too safe. They made some really nice shots. Those are some much-needed points, and it keeps them right in the game. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
And that's going to do it for our halftime show, sadly. Third quarter about to start. See you again after the final.
Horn. Oh, buzzer.
And look who's coming out of the
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. The Warriors leading. Pass to Randolph. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
And for the Warriors, here's Drexler. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. He's got 9.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Pass to Bull. And he lobs it up to the rim. And Ingram with the block. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Ingram. And it's time to take another look at that powerful block.
You know, you can't ask for any better defense than that. He responded so fast to the shooter, and it stifled him.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Westbrook.
A way better defender than he gets credit for, Steph Curry.
Westbrook can't hit. On the wing, Curry. Shoots. And again, it's Golden State.
A nice start to the third. 3 out of 4, and looking good doing it.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
From outside the arc. Hauled in by Curry. Curry's got 4 rebounds now.
And they have been cold coming out of the break. Only getting one of their first 4 shots to drop this half. Got to pick it up.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction.
Yeah, but they can't relax. They've got to keep building on this lead because it is not safe.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Things just aren't going their way. He clearly wants to talk it over.
Good timeout if you ask me. They have the momentum, and coach wants to find a way to try and stop it.
Once again, fans, let's give a big hand to your sensational Spurs team.
San Antonio with the ball. 7-point differential. Pass to Drexler. Ooh, poked away. Oh, and a fast break for the Warriors. Here's Randolph. Finished off the break.
Randolph.
17 points in the game.
Love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
Warriors.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Golden State on D. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9.
Out of halftime, not the way you want to execute, just 1 of 5 from the field.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Pass to Ginobili. Outside Curry. Now here's Ingram. 6 to shoot. The 3 ball. Kept alive. Randolph. Tries again. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Hey, if you can't block it, sending him to the line can be the next best thing.
At the line for the Warriors, Zach Randolph. 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. A big group substitution here for San Antonio. And that's good as he hits both shots. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the third quarter. Westbrook finds George. Oh, and a nice defensive play to disrupt the lob. To the inside. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Who wants a T-shirt? Spurs fans, no reason to gripe when we got the Spurs Hype Squad. And look who's coming onto the hardwood now. Get out of your seats, Spurs fans. Make some noise for your Spurs Hype Squad. San Antonio, let's give it up for your Spurs Hype Squad.
Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. Westbrook outside. Oh, they need this. Drops in the 3. Westbrook's got 6.
You love how Westbrook commits to his selections, not letting anything distract him on the three-point shot.
Pass to Ingram. Here's Randolph. Here's Curry. A good-looking shot from the wing. Curry's got 4 points this quarter.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Hudson, he hits the back iron and sinks it.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Curry against Westbrook. Here's an 8-footer. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Russell Westbrook.
Look at Curry getting crafty, ensuring he gets fouled while in the act of shooting.
Stephen Curry, taking 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And he drops the first.
Think about the impact that Steph has had on this game. Him and his team have changed the way the game is played. They have ushered in the three-point era.
And he makes both free throws. And San Antonio has possession. Down by 12. Pass to Hudson. Here's Bailey. Here's Hudson, covered by Ingram. Shot clock at 5. Here's Whiteside. No good off the glass.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
Curry from deep three-point land. They grab their own miss. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
He took the contact and had an opportunity to drain it.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
The first one falls. Duren, he's checked in for San Antonio. So he gets them both.
Yeah, they've really made a concerted effort to get to the line here in the second half.
Pass to Bailey. Here's Duren. Here's Hudson. He's got 7. George for 3. He drops it from range. George has got 8 points.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Outside, Williams. Here's Thurman. The rebound by the Spurs. Whiteside's got 4 rebounds now. Pass to Hudson. George with it. Here's Duren. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. And the play-in tournament has been a success, but some debate about whether the stats should count towards postseason stats. Granted, kind of falls in the abyss. How do you think we should reconcile?
Well, B.A., first of all, it is the postseason. It's exciting. Everyone's watching. So much is on the line. This is high-pressure elimination games. And, yes, there have been some great performances that we've seen in the play-in tournament thus far. So I think these stats should be included in postseason numbers for players. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
White, he's checked in for San Antonio.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
He does not get the second one.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And again, it's the Warriors missing. San Antonio's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Tipped. Here we go, one-on-one. Throws it up high.
This is intelligent basketball. Forcing a turnover and then immediately starting the fast break.
George outside. Pass to Hudson. George with it. Fires from deep. Knocks it down from distance. George has got 11 points.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Here's Strickland. Here's Thurman. He's got 6.
In the third. 2 minutes.
Outside, Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And it's Oladipo finishing it off.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. The shot by Hudson, no good.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
On target from range.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
Third team foul. At the line for your Spurs, Hassan Whiteside. At the line for 2.
And he knocks down the first one. Williams is checked in for the Warriors. And he makes the first, but misses the second. Golden State has gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. Pass to Jop. And here's Oladipo. Launches it. He can't get that one to fall.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Back to White. It's blocked. Now here's Williams. To the paint. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around. Williams has got his third bucket of the night. 35 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Drexler. He's got 9. Outside White. It's rebounded by Jop.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
From deep. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. And so it's the Golden State Warriors up 15 points as this quarter concludes. They've done a great job containing Westbrook. And with his explosiveness, that is not an easy task. We'll be right back with you shortly. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Pass to Barry. Here's Drexler. Now Westbrook fires the 3. He buries it from 3.
I don't think I need to tell anybody. Westbrook is a gunner. If the D isn't right up on him, when he gets the ball, he's taking that shot for sure.
And for the Warriors, here's Ginobili. Blocked. And that'll be Golden State's ball as it goes out of bounds. Warriors able to keep possession. Oh, they pick off the pass. Here's Barry. Oh! Barry's finished. Man, big time right there. And the dunk out to finish it off. A beauty. Westbrook against Curry. Westbrook outside. 60 ticks off the clock here in the fourth. Pass to Drexler. Shot clock at 6. Here's Barry. Here's the 3. They get it again. Off the mark. Had a chance there to trim it to single digits.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game is going. And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Here's Drexler. Williams grabs the board.
Good offense beats good defense? Not always.
Pass to Chop. And no good. San Antonio goes the other way with it. Here's Bull. Back to Westbrook. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. For 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points.
Well, his shooting is unfortunately
San Antonio
big thing, and his lackluster accuracy is probably the thing that's keeping them
Second
behind.
personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Warriors, Manu Ginobili. 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both. Here's Drexler, trying to claw their way back into this.
And the best way to do that, minimize your mistakes and take good shots.
And he jams it home with authority.
Timeout. Forget about attempting a long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Timeout called the Warriors.
And something fans don't always get to see, some of the closely guarded secrets that happen in that huddle.
And we see it so often. One little tweak to the game plan and everything falls into place for a team.
Sideline. Let's catch up with Allie.
During that break, Coach Steve Kerr had some advice for the team. He said to his players, you may want to get comfortable with this lead, but we can't afford that. That's when we get into trouble. Just keep executing the game plan and trust in one another.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. And yep, it's good.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
In transition, here come the Warriors. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
I mean, he had the right idea, but his timing was just a little off, and it resulted in a goaltend.
San Antonio's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Westbrook against Curry. Pass to Bull. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook.
If they're going to want to close the gap, they're going to need to start running more sets through him. Let your stars lead the way. Come on.
Here's Ginobili. Ingram with the ball. Here's Thurman. It's deflected. Inside. Here's Barry. Oh, good work defensively by Ingram. The Warriors have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Pass to Ginobili from deep three-point range. And Russell Westbrook pulls it down. Westbrook's got his 4th rebound in this one.
Trying to close out, you got to know who's hot and who's not. That is a rarity. When he takes flight, he usually hammers it home.
Got a hand on it. Here's Drexler. Tipped. And they're able to recover. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession. Now off the inbound, and he goes up strong with a one-handed jam. And the Warriors shooting about 47%, a nice number. To the wing on the left. Here's Ginobili. Pass to Ingram. From about 16, Bull grabs the board.
He was so well positioned to interfere with the shot.
Textbook defense, take a good angle to the shooter and bother the release.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. Here's Curry, following the bucket by the Spurs. To the middle, the steal. Pass to Westbrook. Here's Drexler. Here's Barry. Now Westbrook, just 5 to shoot. And there's another one for the Spurs.
Something seemed to click for him at halftime. He's looked a lot more focused, and the game is just easy for him now.
And the Warriors call time here.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
Put your hands in the air and make some noise. One could be coming your way.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Yeah, and this game really has his fingerprints all over it. He's been dominating and making it look effortless. It's always fun to watch someone just flat out take over like he's done here today.
I'm telling you, the added pressure of the road really brings out the best in him. You can tell he enjoyed playing so well in front of an unfriendly crowd. Spurs on D. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth. Now Ingram. Pass to Curry. Looking to end the drought. Bull grabs the board.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Driving to the basket. Controls the rebound and the putback.
The effort, the position, the timing, all there.
And add instincts to that. He can sense where the rebound's going to go. Pass to Randolph. And he's going for the oop here. And an emphatic jam on the lob.
You could just see how in sync they were there.
That's what it takes to pull that off. San Antonio calls timeout.
Fans, please give a big round Reed.
Here's Drexler. We've got 1:55 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Hits the target from 18 feet.
Not all his mid-range jumpers are created equal. That's one they'll take all night long.
Pass to Ginobili. Ingram with the ball. Down low. Here's Randolph. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Ingram. Ingram's got 4 assists in the game.
And it only makes sense to give him the rock again. He put the team on his back all game.
Yeah, just keep feeding him. That guy is a man on a mission. And the defense, well, they don't have much of an answer.
Pass to Drexler. Outside White. And he's going for the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Curry passes to Ingram. Back to Curry. Here's Thurman. A minute 4 left in the fourth quarter. The shot by Ingram, no good. San Antonio's got 7 of their 16 three-point attempts to go in.
Come on, B.A. He sure can ride.
Grant, that's as good as it gets. One of the best in the league. Curry against White. To the paint. And that's out of bounds. Last touch by White.
Warriors ball.
And now we've got an intentional foul.
Kobe White, first personal foul. Second team foul.
.40 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Ginobili. And so they foul intentionally.
Number 1. Second personal foul. Third team foul. Shooting for Golden State. Manu Ginobili taking 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point ball game. On offense, here is San Antonio. They're on a 14-6 run. To the left side wing. The three-pointer off the mark. No need to shoot. This one is done.
Yes, they've got to be happy with tonight's effort.
Randolph.
White against Curry. And so the Warriors take the win. They have to feel good about this performance. It's one they can be proud of.
Very true. I mean, when you're out on the road, the wins can feel a little sweeter. This one has to feel extra special.
And that about wraps it up. For our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.
And the starting lineups have concluded. So just sit right back and relax. We'll be back in just a moment. Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K's. Hey, Dave.
Thanks very much.
That's a great... story, DA. Thanks. And now Washington's starting group. They've got Robinson. Hardaway is out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Cummings. And for Detroit, Anthony Davis is out there with Johnson. Then there's Black. Then it's Marc Gasol. And it's Williams at the 1. And this last chunk of the season could be it for some of the age... stars in the league. Brent, is kind of tough to watch. Going back to personal experiences, when did you know that it was time to retire?
Well, Kevin, you just know. I mean, it's really hard to describe, but my last year in Houston, the season finished up, and I just thought about what it is that I could do to still contribute to the team, and it really didn't live up to some of the standards that I had for myself. And so with a lot of deliberation, I felt like, now was the time, and it's always a very difficult decision.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah, I got big man.
And Williams drops them both. And Greg, beyond the lottery picks, this Pistons team has a lot of young players looking to make a name for themselves.
Second-round picks are guys let go. And if you want athletic ability, then look no further. Hardaway with a stylish jam.
High post shot. Count that one.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
Yeah, he's got to be a little bit more on their radar after knocking down something like that.
Bridges passes to Robinson. Poked away. Gasol with the steal. The kick out to Williams. Pass to Black. And it's denied. Here's Hardaway. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. And here are the Pistons now. This their first look at this year's Washington squad.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Bridges outside. 6 to shoot. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. Larry Johnson picks one up. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards' name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line. For Detroit, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Here's Williams. Got a piece of it. Cummings dishes to Hardaway. Cummings up on top. 6 on the shot clock. Count it.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
And the Pistons decide to take their first timeout right here. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
And you gotta love a team that can maintain its composure on the road, take big shots, and knock them down with confidence.
Well, awesome to see in that last game how the motion in their offense didn't stop because they were in some hostile territory.
Let's take a quick look at the numbers for Anthony Davis. He's averaging 14 points a game, 10 rebounds, and 3 assists. And he's been a rock in the middle for them over that stretch of games. Dominating the glass is his trademark.
Feel like those rebounds are wearing down and eroding the opponent. His effort right now, physically and mentally, has been good.
Williams with the ball. Hardaway picks him up. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Always going up for the alley-oop here. And stolen by Williams. The pass to Black. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And when Anthony Davis sees that one of his guys is open because of the pressure the defense puts on him, he'll make the play.
Kicks to Cummings. Bridges passes to Robinson. Bridges outside. 5 on the clock. Robinson misses. Pistons leading by 3. Williams passes to Gasol. And finished off by Gasol.
Well, when you're given the ball as much as Lou Williams has gotten it through the years, he's experienced enough to make those kind of plays.
Cummings kicks to Hardaway. Back to Cummings. Gasol with the steal. Here's Black. Trying to get open as Davis. Black, no good.
Well, he's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
The Pistons have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Bridges outside. Passes it to Robinson. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Well, he passes to the wide open man. Bridges developing some team chemistry.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Detroit. It's a 3-point game. Over Hardaway. Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Wizards have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway. Bridges shot. Good.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Black the pass to Johnson. Davis kicks to Johnson. Pass to Gasol. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. 17-foot shot on the way. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And the Pistons, entirely new group now out there. And a switcher also for Washington. Curry's checked in. Washington's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. He kicks to Robinson. Guarded by Robinson. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Outside, Jones. Here's Parks. Goes back up. Marjanovic, no good. The Wizards shooting at around 44% in the early goings here. Cummings. No good that time. And Detroit the other way now. It's White on the wing. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, a quick little lean like that is going to get the ref's attention. Foul called.
Wizards have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. Robinson passes to Jeffries. Pass to Curry. The 3. They get it again. Robinson, that's good. Robinson's got his second bucket.
I mean, just throwing himself on the offensive glass. Robinson knows he has the size and length to capitalize there.
Timeout called. The Pistons.
Giving up a run here. Can they turn it around?
It's hard to say right now. At this point, I've seen the coaches run through 2 or 3 iterations of defense. Is there a 4th? I'm not sure.
The Pistons trailing.
2 minutes remaining.
Here's White.
2 minutes.
No good. They had a chance to end the run there. The Wizards have gone 5 of 12 from the field since the opening tip. Rice, no good.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
Robinson up top. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Jeffries with the rebound.
Defense did a really good job of choking off the middle there once he got inside.
And Brent, let's talk about the Detroit Pistons. Missing the playoffs over the recent stretch. Not what this franchise is really used to.
No, they've only made the postseason twice in the last 13 seasons. And, of course, in the early part of the century, they rattled off 8 straight appearances, including that championship in 2004 that upset the Lakers. So still looking for a return to relevance, but they made some great moves in the draft. They may be on their way.
And they'll get another chance. Puts up a 3. Rice, no good. Pistons trailed by 4.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Curry passes to Rice. Lobbed up there for Robinson. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, playmaking isn't a focus for Rice, but this opening just too good to not make it.
There's the pass to Jones. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's his checked in for Robinson. Williams, he's checked in for Washington. Turkoglu comes in for Curry. Washington leading now by 3. Passes it to Rice. Takes the 3. The putback. And Williams is right there.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
And here's White. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Drives to the hoop, and White slams it in.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. And here's Turkoglu from the arc. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Wizards out front as they end the first quarter with a 13-5 run. And we'll be back in just a moment with the start of the second quarter.
Keeping us all in motion.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And a closer look here at the hustle stance for the Wizards.
I love the defensive concentration so far in this one. They're getting out on shooters and really doing a great job of disrupting the rhythm.
The tally on the offensive rebounds right now has been really impressive. They've just been in the right spot at the right time and getting those putbacks.
Marc Gasol is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's Johnson. Then it's Williams. And it's Black in at the shooting guard. They're the group Detroit will start the second with. Williams finds Davis. Nice ball movement by Detroit. Pass to Johnson. 4 on the shot clock. Back to Black. Shooting over Cummings. You know, Greg, you played on some gritty teams, and we hear that expression, getting punched in the mouth. And it's not usually literal, but what's that look like on the floor? What's it feel like on the court?
Kevin, you're just out hustling and out muscling the team. At times you'll see it. They've kind of checked out mentally. And I'll tell you what, it is one of the best feelings in sport.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he can't make the second free throw either, missing both.
And for him, that is an ugly trip to the line. Rarely do you see him do that.
Here's Black. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Marcelonis.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Pistons shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Two.
The first one falls.
Who got shooter, huh?
Better box your man up. I got it. Hey, just box out.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Well, a great player on a great role at the charity stripe. The D has got to be careful about being too aggressive on him and sending him back for freebies.
Floats it up for Williams. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
So for the Wizards, their last game a win against the Kings. Pass to Davis. With some art, Williams with the block.
A main staple in Williams' game, that 6th sense for when to rise up and deter those shots.
Wizards making a switch here.
Down low, Bart.
Let's roll.
Here's Williams. 9 points last game, and they're able to recover. Johnson, it's good from about 19 feet. Johnson's got his first bucket in this one.
And Johnson can just flat out get it going on offense. Excellent at cashing in from there.
Inside, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
They are just killing them on the interior.
The Wizards shooting their 5th attempt at the line in the game.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
One shot.
That's all you. Get in there.
And here's Williams now. He'll bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Floats it up for Davis. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. He can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Johnson.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Here's Marshallonis. No good on the shot. And Detroit the other way now. Quarter number 2. We're about 2 minutes in. Here's Black. Rebounded by the Wizards. And when Davis is on the floor, Greg, he is a force. But how do you keep him healthy into the playoffs? That is the question.
I mean, sustaining his output over a full season isn't easy, but Davis has had a bit of bad luck with the injuries, so you have to mitigate ways to keep him available.
And here's Davis for 3. Rebounded by Hardaway. The Wizards have gotten only 1 of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Williams against Davis. Williams kicks to Hardaway. Fires at the elbow. That one wide left. The Pistons trailing. Now the pass to Black. Now Johnson. No good with the triple. Out to the right wing. From outside the arc. That's good. A tough shooting night. He's 2 for 8 and looking for more.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they're like a 4-day-old soda right now, just flat. They're missing shots left and right and just not playing their best.
Keeping us all in motion. Here are your Pistons dancers. Here comes the fun, Detroit. It's the Piston dancers.
For the Pistons, Robinson's checked in for Anthony Davis, and Marley subbed in for Williams. Mikal Bridges checked in for the Wizards. And the Pistons with possession here. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. Johnson surveying the floor. Here's Robinson. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Unzeld, the pass to Hardaway. Wizards passing it around. Bridges attacking. Launches it. He can't get that one. And Detroit the other way now. Outside Gasol. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And there aren't too many big men more dependable than Gasol. He's a skilled passer who can operate out of that high post, but also give you a little rim protection if you need it.
2.
And that one falls for Marc Gasol. He's perfect from the line this time.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who you going to pick to send to the free throw line? He's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
No good that time. And the Pistons now going the other way. Lob pass to Gasol. Passes to himself. Driving the lane. Second chance shot. He's guarded by Johnson. Tries yet again. Rejected by Gasol. Clock at 4. Here's Hardaway. The Wizards with another miss. Detroit's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Marley. And here is Robinson. Got got a hand on it.
Well, more than capable as a defender, Bridges with a great job using his length.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Here's Black. 6 points for him. Knocked away. Hardaway with it. Robinson picks him up. Shoots. Offensive rebound. Williams. That's tipped. Robinson on the wing. Shoots the three. No good.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Out to Hardaway. To stop the drought. Misses off the right iron.
Been a struggle for him tonight, but if they can make this lead hold up, he can just chalk this up as one of those nights. You got to try to scramble the Jets right here and get that guy off the sweet spot. That's one of the best three-point shooters in the league.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Here's Hardaway.
2 minutes.
Power down with both hands.
Unseld.
Yeah, he's just relentless on the glass. Unseld turning the miss into points because of his activity down low. That's what you love to see from your big guy.
Here's Black. Great D that time from Hardaway. Washington's gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Trying to break that ice-cold streak. Here's Unseld. Washington gets it back and a new 14. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for Detroit. They get it back. And good work on the boards that pick up the second chance points. Gasol's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And without looking at the scoreboard, you think they were the team trailing and trying to fight their way back.
So timeout called here, the first for the Wizards. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Pistons making a change here. Marjanovic is checked in, and a new group getting ready for the Wizards. Washington trailing. Bridges outside. Back to Turkoglu. Dishes to Bridges. Here is Jeffries, defended by Gasol. Pass to Turkoglu. For three. Rebounded by the Pistons. Gasol's got 6 rebounds in the game. Here's Johnson. That one, no good. And Washington the other way now. Oh, and a fast break for the Wizards. Rice, no good. Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Marley. It's deflected. They get it back. Washington's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%. But they've continued to let him fly. Turkoglu passes to Robinson. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they'll count the bucket.
Just barely too and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
1 second left. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Tie game in Detroit. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Joined by Dwayne Casey. Tough time protecting the paint so far. What has to change there?
You got to get square. You got to get your body in front of him and contain. You got to live with something, but most of all, you got to get your body in front of him and contain. You got to have a body in front of him.
Thanks, Coach. Appreciate the time. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a closely contested first quarter for Detroit. They kept at it on both ends of the floor, and at the end of the period, they had a slight deficit of 3 points. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, what's your take on Detroit so far?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And over to Shaq now. Your take on the Wizards.
Terrible execution deal offensive end, rushing things, taking bad shots. Here's a thought. Pound the ball inside. Get higher percentage looks. Get yourself to the line. Get back on track.
That about wraps it up. Time now for the second half of the game. We go to Kevin Harlan for the call.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Really an incredible game from David Robinson.
And those extra chances mean so much. And he has shaped the game with the way he's been pulling down those offensive boards.
And the team appreciating all of that dirty work going on. His activity has been phenomenal.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. So the Wizards 5 right now. Bridges out there with Hardaway. Then it's Robinson. Then there's Cummings. Bridges with the steal. And there's the pass to Hardaway. The Wizards working the ball around now. Here's the teardrop. Yep, that one goes. Hardaway has got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Washington. Johnson outside. Passes it to Gasol. And here's Marley, defended by Bridges. Pass to Williams. This one for three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Williams has got 7 points in the game.
Well, you got to honor Lou Williams' shot from deep, especially if he's got other things going offensively. He has a great feel for when to pull the trigger.
Bridges finds Hardaway. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Pistons leading. Outside Gasol. Over Robinson. It's rebounded by David Robinson. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The putback, it's good on the putback. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
Williams passes to Gasol. Stolen by Robinson. And here we go. Washington fast break. The shot off that time. Some solid defense from Johnson. It's Gasol with the drive. And Gasol slams it in.
Yeah, and it doesn't take much elevation for Gasol to throw one down, of course, unless somebody's standing right in his way. That dunk is going to be easy money for him.
And then Hardaway with the dunk.
And sometimes as a point guard, you gotta take things into your own hands.
Yeah, right. It's okay to be selfish when you have a chance like that.
Well, if he's calling his own number, there's a reason for it. There you respect the decision-making from him out there.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. One guy who's been getting it done is David Robinson.
And he has absolutely worn them out in the paint. They need to come up with a plan to limit his touches in the interior.
Detroit making a switch. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Williams kicks to Jones. A 3-ball. Buries the long-range jumper. Jones has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here's Hardaway. Anthony Davis grabs the miss. Davis has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Going inside.
Hey, guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness. Here's Williams, and the Pistons getting another bucket right there.
And defensively, they've gotten a little careless, not playing with the same focus we saw in the first.
Bridges finds Hardaway. Count it, and the foul. That's on Lou Williams.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. The Wizards making a switch here.
One shot.
That free throw good from Hardaway. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Williams kicks to Jones. Back to Williams. Pass to Black from downtown. Washington with the rebound.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Curry passes to Hardaway. Davis against Cummings. Outside Hardaway. Down to 5 on the shot clock. That one goes. Count it. Hardaway has got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, he's an explosive athlete with tremendous positional size. Hardaway has no issue mixing it up inside.
Here's Parks, and Detroit again with the bucket.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
Hardaway, and Davis sends it back.
Oh, that reach is so dangerous. I think he uses it so well.
Kicks to Williams. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Cummings. Right side Curry. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Outside Williams. The pass to Black. Pistons passing it around. From 10 feet out, Bridges with the board. Wizards trail by 3. Williams inside. He's against Williams. Williams can't get it to go. Black in the post. Defended by Bridges. Bridges with some nice defense. Black grabs the board. Detroit leading by 3. He kicks it to Jones. To the inside. Williams outside. The rebound by the Wizards. Bridges has got 5 rebounds tonight.
Well, his shooting has been a little bit below par. You think about what this lead would look like if he was on.
Detroit, foul. First personal foul. Team second.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
Bridges.
No adjustments made by the other team, and they couldn't defend against the speed of this group. They've been running over them in this one.
And there's been another bonus to what's happened with them tonight, and that's the offensive rebounding. They're boxing out. They're getting up extra shots. That could be a difference maker in the result.
The First free throw is good.
Well, Bridges is shooting a high percentage, and the game really does come naturally to him.
And the Wizards making a change here. Both shots good from the stripe. Detroit's gone 2 of 5 with the three-point shot since coming out of the break. And it's blocked. At the elbow, Williams. And Williams throws it down.
And we've seen Turkoglu run a little point forward in the past. Tremendous skill for his size.
And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's on Hedo Turkoglu.
Clearly a foul.
And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Washington.
They made a point to protect the rim, challenging shots all game long, and the block total is off the charts.
Well, the other part about tonight, you got to give credit to the coaching staff. They came in here with a great game plan, defensively locked in. They were ready for the sets. They jumped in passing lanes. They came away with steals. I mean, they anticipated just about everything.
No good on that one. Pierce is checked in for the Pistons.
Nah, man, you get little guy. Yeah, I got him. Hey, you get shooter. I got him. You got this guy out here? Yeah.
And the second free throw, good.
He's shaking his head moment there. Had a chance to put them out in front. But at least they're tied up.
Pass to Rice.
2 minutes.
There's 1:54 left in the third quarter. Shoots it up. And they recover it.
Yeah, just nice hustle there. That work gets them the extra possession. That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Pierce with a wide open look. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Pierce has got it all tied up now for Detroit. Turkoglu kicks to Rice. Here's Williams, and the rejection by Marjanovic. Here's Pierce. Washington with the rebound. Bridges has got his 6th rebound on the night. Pass to Turkoglu. Here's Williams. Here's Rice. No good from outside. Pistons have gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Robinson left side. Davis, the pass to Pierce. And Paul Pierce with the slam.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And the rejection by Marjanovic. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Marjanovic. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Robinson's checked in for Williams.
David Robinson.
Turkoglu!
Here's Bridges. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Bridges has got 7.
Well, Bridges is down low, doing a great job of just pounding the defense. Makes the shot.
Here's White. No good off the front iron.
And the effort never stops with him. No easy shots when he's on the floor.
Well, it's about the defensive end.
Oh, look at that. Oh, he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight ball game here. It's the Wizards, up by 2. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
You know, coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
Here we go, everybody.
3 tenths quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. So with Gasol on the bench, here's the group that Dwayne Casey has on the floor. Robinson is out there with Johnson. Then it's White. Then there's Black. And it's Marjanovic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. He had a nice open look right there.
Cutting into that deficit now, well within striking distance.
Yeah, just much sharper out there. You can see guys getting in tune. It's not about playing harder. Sometimes it's just about playing smarter.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Hedo Turkoglu, second personal foul, first team foul. At the line for your Pistons, JoJo White. At the line for 2.
Shooting 2.
Hey, when it comes off, grab it, baby. Hey, man, you want this guy? Yo, I'm on shooter, huh?
And that one falls for White. Curry's checked in for Washington.
Shooter, huh? Better box your man up. I got it.
And both free throws good for White.
And give them credit for the work they've done at the line. Nothing new. They're always impressive in terms of free throw shooting, but still worth mentioning.
And so it looks like the Wizards will retain possession here.
Basketball.
And Washington making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. Outside Curry. Back to Hardaway. A second chance effort. And the layup is up and in.
He's so good at setting up his teammates. Tonight, though, Hardaway's been calling his own number. And boy, has he been prolific.
Robinson passes to Johnson. The long distance three is buried. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. To the middle, here's Cummings. To get open is Robinson.
And far from just a scorer, Hardaway is also adept at finding his teammate.
White the pass to Johnson. Lobs it up there for White. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Robinson finds Curry. And it's Hardaway atop the key. Shoots over White. Misses off the left iron. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Pistons. Hardaway with the steal. Here's Robinson. They get the rebound. Hardaway trying to free himself up. Right side Robinson. And Robinson throws it down hard.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Washington calls timeout. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push.
Offense, here we go. Time to get
The Pistons making a change here. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
I was able to listen in on what Wes Unseld Jr. had to say to the team. He knows this has been a hard-fought game, and he wanted his guys to just sit down and catch their breath. He said, look, we're right in the game, guys. Let's make a little push here. Let's come out with some bite. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
And Curry, just one of the more gifted shooters the game's ever seen. He's a clever guard with unlimited range, someone you must stay with at all times.
At the line for three.
Three shots.
And he hits the first of three. And he sinks the second.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
And he makes all three. Pistons trailed by 3. And White kicks to Black. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Parks, he's guarded by Cummings. Terry Cummings grabs the rebound. Wizards leading by 3. Cranes the three-pointer.
Well, he just nailed his second 3 of the half, guys. I'd be very aware of that if I were the defense right now.
White the pass to Parks. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Curry deciding where to go with it.
Yeah, there was definitely some contact there on the three-point attempt.
Second personal foul, team second. At the line for the Wizards, Curry, Del Curry, taking 3 shots.
Shooting 3.
And he knocks down the first one. Good on the second free throw. And he can't make it. 3 for 3. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Detroit Pistons. They trail by 6.
And not a way to get out of a funk. He needs to be looking for good, solid, more efficient shots, not the wild one he took there.
Here's Parks, and he blocked it and deflects off the backboard.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboards.
Lob pass to Gasol. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down.
And just flew it off the dribble. Great length to finish, and Hardaway attacking now with purpose.
Inside, Parks. Gasol. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Pass to Cummings. Shoots over White. Again, the Wizards score.
Making the easy shots and the tough shots. He's on top of his game.
White against Hardaway. White down low. Robinson with the block.
And there you see why Robinson is the anchor of this defense. Massive wingspan, easily allowing him to turn away shots.
Pistons trail by 8. Johnson, the pass to Black. Johnson outside. Here's Parks. That's good, and Johnson with the assist. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight.
And after a scoreless first half, you're starting to see signs of life here in the second.
Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
Trying to snap them out of this little slump.
Well, they can't find the net right now, and all they need, I think, is just to get one to go, get back on track.
And now, let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
Lou Williams is checked in for White. Williams against Hardaway. Sweet little floater. Hardaway has got the lead up to 8 now for the Wizards.
He was sitting back a little bit there in the first half, but feels like showtime now, and he's ready to put some major points up on the board.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
He does not look happy. Their defensive rebounding has been putrid, and they're giving up a ton of second chance points.
Here comes the fun, Detroit. It's the Piston Dancers. All right, fans, here we go. Time to get loud now for your Detroit Piston Dancers. I want to hear everybody make some noise for your Piston Dancers.
Here is Williams. To the paint. Here's Black. Good. Great play by Williams to set it up.
How about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
Hardaway kicks to Bridges. That's tipped. And out of bounds. The Pistons will take it.
Detroit basketball.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Detroit. Hardaway with the steal. Teardrop shot. He lays it in.
Penny Hardaway.
Hardaway has got 8 points here in this quarter.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
And the pass to Gasol.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the fourth. And Gasol able to finish.
Tremendous offensive output tonight. Gasol has been aggressive, and he's forcing the defense to adjust.
Passes it to Hardaway. Now, here's Bridges. Clock at 6. The Wizards need to get a shot off here. Misses the wing 3. Pistons trailed by 6. Outside Gasol. With the drive, scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
That's a polished veteran who has just about seen it all. Gasol's able to keep his composure in these big moments.
Robinson misses.
Well, he wanted to keep that shot from getting blocked, but in the process, he gave it no chance of going in because of how unbalanced he was on the fade.
Wizards leading by 4. Bridges with it. Williams picks him up. Here's Cummings. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. And here's Johnson outside. Money!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
Yeah, I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Hardaway passes to Robinson. Over Gasol. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
Can't afford any wasted possessions down the stretch.
Nope. Every opportunity here have to have flawless execution.
You had a foul to give there, but you'd rather not have it cost your team points.
For your Pistons, Larry Johnson, 2 shots.
Oh, take a break. 2 shots.
Who got shooter, huh?
Gets the first. That narrows the gap to 1.
Who got shooter, huh? Box your man up. I got it.
Hey, just box out.
And it's tied up with that one.
He's the one person that the coaching staff and the teammates love to see at the line in a tight ball game. You can pretty much bank on these.
And timeout called by Wes Unseld Jr.
We got T-shirts. It's coming at you. So make some noise. You don't want to watch. Make some noise. man. Come on and get loud.
26 seconds left in the game. Hardaway passes to Robinson. It counts.
This guy is a leader both on and off the floor. Robinson embraces drilling the big-time bucket for his team.
Now a timeout called by Detroit. They trail by 2. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
Big chance here to tie it with a bucket.
Well, they just need a solid play right now, and Coach going through his index cards to find one to get something going.
It's time to get low.
Gasol against Robinson. Oh, missed it. And they foul intentionally. They're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
You had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
Anthony.
Here's Hardaway. And an intentional foul right there.
Foul. Luke Williams. Second personal foul. Team 4. Shooting for Washington. Hardaway. Penny Hardaway. At the line for 2.
First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead.
And always calm. Penny knows what's needed down the stretch.
So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Breathe easy now. The biggest free throws in the game, and he's coming through.
Johnson from outside. The shot will not fall. And so it's Washington who scrape by with the win. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for him, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have bucked at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you next time.